It's so nice to meet you. And I love that this film is set and filmed in Toronto. Now, both of you are originally from Toronto. How big of a role did that play in you accepting the part?
It was exciting to come home to shoot here and get to feature the city instead of having to hide it or delete the CN Tower from the background of a shot, because that's been my experience for a lot of the things that I've shot here in the past. It was a huge part.
Yeah, I lived here during Rob Ford's time as mayor, so for me it was really special to be able to come back and tell that story. I think as Canadians we have a lot of great stories to tell, so anytime I can be part of a Canadian story, it's a big factor.
What do you like best about being back in Toronto?
Ooh,
Today or more?
yeah, that depends. Toronto is my favorite city in the world in the summer. There's nothing like it, so it depends. If you're talking
Fair.
about in the summer, I love how you can walk around. Our culinary scene is incredible. The people here are incredible. During the winter, I don't know. It's hard. It's a tough place to live.
During the winter when I lived here, I was like a bear. I hibernated. I didn't
Yeah.
really. Well, that's not true. I like snowboarding.
But I would say the culinary scene, like all the bars we have, the restaurants, it's a great
That all
place to
happened
go out.
after I moved away.
Really?
Now that I come back as an adult, the city is so much more alive to me because I can experience all that. But
Right.
when I was younger, when we couldn't drink or couldn't like afford to go to the nicer restaurants and like try the different spots, like that wasn't a big thing for me.
That's true.
So this movie is about a journalist who comes onto a big story about Rob Ford. Tell me a little bit about the characters you played and what you liked best about them.
I played, well, the character's name was Ashley. All the characters are loosely based on true events, but the film,
Yeah, the film is based on true events, but the characters are fictionalized. So Nina plays Ashley, I play Kamal. We both play special assistants to the mayor. And Rob Ford notoriously had a lot of assistants around him at all times, especially during his reign as mayor. So yeah, I basically play Kamal, who basically runs Rob Ford's life. He organizes all his events. He makes sure Rob doesn't get himself into too many outlandish situations. So obviously he doesn't do a good enough job of that. Well, and Ashley, very similar role in the film.
Yeah, but one of the big themes that we've talked about a lot today are morality versus ambition, and different characters deal with that in different ways. Like some people do the right thing and then some people do the thing that gets them ahead, and seeing that in the film was really, really interesting to portray that, and I don't want to give too much away.
What was it like seeing Damian Lewis in the Rob Ford suit?
It was eerie.
Yeah.
I only got to shoot with him for one scene, and it was appropriately uncomfortable.
Yeah, Damian is a sweetheart off screen, but he's very intense on screen, so he brought it. I mean, he brought in the Canadian accent. He really embodied, I think, the essence of Rob Ford, so there was definitely a gravitas every time I shot with him.
In the movie, it says that a politician will answer the question that he wants to answer rather than the question that he's been asked. As actors, do you ever find yourself doing that?
100.
Never.
We're doing it right now. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
It's a skill that you develop, to say the least. Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to me today, and thank you so much for your performances. You were both fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
that.
Thank you.